Emma a sports ministry budget ni eko wie pay no. Or the adesede to ankrankra nyina nim anim mekwa kese akese o mama nyina nim se obi anko emwa enti o no a edi anim am ya yelala sudala ajeje tuboa ama abano eno nam so ama enedua yi wo eye Jubilee House no wasane eye banks akese o mamu ha empanyifu ahia wo de adesede ato o manim se omo enko emwa na meba ba chipo kwadwe nche efa na moya president A2 se ne be ya obebua sports ministry ama wamo atimi araise sikai ama omanya saa sikai omuhwei na omode ade omudwuma ahodo ompese omudie nenso so no Minister of Youth and Sports Honorable Mustafa Yusuf wako eye Chairman General Sefa kan kokoko dwumadie su enradua edi nchemu ahodo pi edi afa saa semi ho edi abatwika mumyenkotie nsemi bia odi tudwa wenra kokoko dwumadie ne so anya bia minister edi enti and I'll say we here $25 million.
The $25 million. The first assignment, World Cup qualifier. World Cup qualifier. Before say qualifier, I say to me, in your place, you know, no more camping. Camping, whether it's Ghana or Ombeko Abuchira, your 10 days plan to camp the players so that at least also we know about different teams across the globe. I say to me camp and San and say World Cup qualifying. So it's a course that we have to all think the preparation. Okay. The next assignment is the qualification itself, which is 8 matches. And we have to play with Ethiopia here. Then we go to South Africa to go and play. Then we come back, we play Zimbabwe. Then we have to play home and away for 8 matches. Qualification, it will depend upon the jurisdictions, but estimated because, like I say, I had the opportunity of supervising South Africa. And South Africa, luckily for us, South Africa too is one of the teams that are there. You know, World Cup qualifying. And nobody should tell me again, say, how much we are going to spend. That's the challenges we face as a country. The ministry submitted all the programs of activities and their budget to Ministry of Finance. But the Ministry of Finance will give you a budget ceiling. And once you get that budget ceiling, you need to work within that budget ceiling. So that is why these debts have accumulated, because sometimes in the previous past, we don't have alternative ways of getting to be able to solve some of these problems. That is why they say, Yama budget. And he say, you will Tokyo Olympics, World Cup qualifier. Your budget on a bit market for all the two at the same time. The answer is no. So we can then use our budget to focus on the Tokyo, then find alternative way of funding the World Cup qualifier. And it's not only in Ghana. All over the world, when it comes to sports, sponsor national teams. You find corporate institutions because Peace FM can decide to say, okay, you per se any blaster for Ejima. You best sponsor blaster so that even our brand will give a mileage to be able. So it's an opportunity for us to be able to also make sure that we get corporate institutions to take advantage of the value of our national teams so that they can use it so that we don't put unnecessary burden onto the state coffers.
Hello, sports at Napakemu Yatia. Sports Minister Honorable Mustafa Yusuf NHMO Nientia. Wamode a $25 million budget. Akoma Ghana Mampenyin say. 1 year na yenshia nyumekwa udwa enyendi tubwa enfa ehema minister enfa ndi womudwuma omopese omudidi edema Blasters any other national teams na nyebisa ministers anye bia $25 million budget yi onani sika no kra de Ghana cedis ma etwam over 150 million cedis se sika twitwi die yi anye bia mo so ani nyina akoma Blasters ana.
Whether we like it or not, the national team, the Blaster, will spend more than 80% or 90% of the cost. As a nation, a core supporter, a fan of the national team and a taxpayer. And I share the views of Ghanaians and I share your view. Say, numerous investment, more than $100 million. Okay, I don't have the figures, but I'm taking the figures from you. So without bringing caps, because since 1982, we have not come close of winning even though we have come close, but we haven't won the African Cup of Nations, which I think is something that we have to work on, and that's why we are putting this. But aside that, as I say, even though we have all these challenges, World Cup qualifiers to play. We also have the AFCON that, God willing, we've qualified. We have to participate in. As a country, do we take the decision and say because say over the last 40 years, we've not taken the cup. Because of that, are we not going to participate in the African Cup of Nations? If it's as a country, we take that decision, then fine. Then it means we won't need the money. We have told you that whatever it is, yes, we admit that for the past 40 years, we haven't been able to bring cup home, which is something that we are going to work on. Yet still, we think that it is necessary for our national teams to participate in this tournament. It is most likely because if I give you the breakdown, aside the preparation for the World Cup qualifier, then the next event is the World Cup qualifier itself. Then the AFCON, we need to prepare for the AFCON. It's also another event that you camp your teams before they go.
Hello, sports at Napakemu yet. Your sports minister, James say. Sikano, enye blaster nkwa, nemo blaster befemu, ohamunchi chemu edu watwe. Na niaka ka bianso no omo de aboa national teams aka wo so assignment ahodo edo manim ebia ne Olympic games a enche ye baba bakwa sika na bia no behwe e de amedi akobo e ho bra e ho na sasem wei ene anamo a president etu ajatum a wotum otu wanamo a wo di ministry nanim amana ye sala la sula la ajeje ntoboi dodo na na e kire wadwene ho ebisi wei de president anya de se otu sanamo ne sanse blaster nkwanya ade enye ade esi o man ani so se o se chinchi na yesu esika nyina de momo na president agitum so obwasa kwan so nkwa ade ene amfa yi ebi do say woman ministry ne president ya adwene yakoba Alhaji Karim Grusa punum ama Alhaji Karim Grusa enso de na adwen kire e de aba afasa asemi ho mumye koti Alhaji
eso me na eso se upe office Kimfesa nyame fan boni chemi osika anka team no mo position indi say we are ready say yepese yakobo AFCON na yakọ World Cup sika nukura na omidima busia enye say omidi ache ndi ensumbia say football ye na enim sika na 24 million no ombe per year obe onje sika nukura besa say Fair ticket, fair hotels, fair diana umbedi, ukra, sanctuary, udruha, Wamama Udiana Maway, and I'm a boy. This kind of message say, I just say, woman, actually in this town. No more fire, the papa. No more coach, dinner, Baba, Sinti Akono, because managing of the players, Eddie.
Hello, sports at Napakemu yati. Alhaji say, one dear, on your Dodona, you say, with the Yanamo Papa, it's say. Yeni abre si apese akwaji African Cup ne bana yemwa blaster e wa kwani Saudi nyina nemom yenkope coach papa bi sa beka sike ho kwawo
e ho de mre ne adwene e ho ne die se ye pese be se sika sei ne ba kwaje cup die ye be hia technical experts sika ko no be ya helping hand ndi yenkope coach from make sika ko no
ejene o mapanyin so hia eye bank
mebo mama nti sika die no wie na me fa me dom na me minja o na ne tie for so fanto so enti menya nanka sika ko no ina helping hand le pet mo no mo de kojo you see bibi an change le pet mo ba bibi an change even your call of players no krasasa players na esanke from no e say no mo ne from enti menya nanka aban yi sika say no aban so hwe no nse jefefo no no technical side one of the blasters no munye kojo sika minister eken yadum ni adana minister de bobo aban efre delegation no aban wambo national team bia di obo blasters body blasters studio boy no bo nema mienu after so obo blasters di also on the 10 million bar mun ko pre 50 million be kan wono o semi finals of the World Cup Qatar I don't know opese ekokoduro AFCON se beji enumienu nko no boy enti as to say minister sadi bi behihiem ana bi 80% na bi it's not here no there his excellency from no blasters nko na come asem enti sika de je pe ne de blasters for ye mpani for momo na so metimi akwaje so momfo kwaje mbra enu ne ade ya me say national teams ni ade ni na ade kojo another day no so no ebia efe no so ko hu aban his excellency a ebia no be pesika momo de aye Premier League no any other national teams but meet we dey na solely for the blasters
and you support it
Ose
and no support Sikano so
kojo
enti you support
me 10 million crown dey kwase blasters no crown keso
okay
Sikano dey kojo eso
budget no monte so
O say
budget no monte so.
Oh, budget dey say comot so.
Okay.
Na me person wey dey politics e be bam ni ade nti no. Sika ne dey so.
Okay.
Enti but yes about two anamo or satisfy banks. They say sika no no
so the private institutions no so shey omo nyina.
Yes.
Obi omo ko Jubilee House so.
I want to bring sika na free.
Okay.
COVID ba your system ni bia akofo.
Okay.
But still we dey say opie yen kaka mama pen pa na choro dey. Pen paper na for no. We dey say after COVID o satisfy omo no and then meet your course so any dey be koso. Anybody will cry am we your wallet. But if you are not buying young kind on Tino, if we also go to wait, anyone never buy a winner, we be fetch ready. But in the say, I buy a woman in Yesicano, young penny for us to be Sicano. Very judiciously. Okay. Now, dear Ejuma, it is Sicane Cacoyano. Could you say, £25 million, $25 million? Yeah, say, cry. And they walk up over, say, Yala Sogukano. Yes, you who said what this is cap but no, we won't put you to the who said this is cap you cry, you know, their ba now walk up, so I could do some fana. So for so you pays Kanya. Okay. And you see, but me and you bet you soon judiciously. Nay, the Bayer Juma ye Kwana. Oh, you see, Kukwasa and Bemua. Yeah, it is so about the try Bemenda. And the better, even at nay, baby, we pa. Okay. But yes, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Sikari is solely for Blasters. Okay.
Hello, sports at Napakemu Yatia. And we are Kopoku Junior no, na Poku Mr. Santi of Ghana Post. Indefatigable manager one. But you and Cassie, we had them manager.
Yes.
And Sister Lydia Mo, and John Bosco, the hard-working staff of Ghana Post.
Industrious and innovative manager.
And pass
the Ghana Post, and you let us go to post. Debbie, open drinks in Swatokra,
sir, drinks in wow. And I'm a dear beyond some of the call. Wow.
2 days per America.
And a dynamic manager, Mr. Asante of Ghana Post, yet only hard-working staff, Nina, more Ghana Post, Ashanti region, Kumasi, Edum Diano. Sounds like you about Priscilla, Redu Kwachi. And that's why now that who can catch for you? Redu Kwachi for you. Ababa wa Priscilla, Nanama, and then I would die. Nanama so.
And that's at Rochester.
As Rochester. And then Nanama.
And then the Pioneer, and also Manchester, we need.
And the number of money. Tinanama, Priscilla, Redu Kwachi, Yama, happy birthday. Kenny as Rochester near Abshaffing answer. Yeah, we show happy birthday. Yamin Cow. Yow. Yes, sir. Here's this mammy, you know, in Command Abamasu.
Okay. Steve, the room may be a Ghana. Yana or mino. Say, Udi Yempenyu no echi. Now, where was yourself a cassa? One way I overcome Aquaco yes, 7 previous up when he a travel in tone. But Ghana, na ye wono. Osha said ye football no as young and say Aquaco drew. Say, what ye local league now for the past 1 year. Many sure say, ye local league no, ya bought. Ama supporters Aqua Park. Ama yenimse Ghana league no, your domestic league no. Get process ene eyadia yana clubs no ejina so mudi nyesika. But ohia ye last season na ye boy na yetwa mu no. Eye COVID ene nam so a ema yetwa sa league no mu. And edru me kura na ye bo behind closed doors. So obeka ya. Ena yetwa mu because na COVID no apiganity. Ye ba ya ebe wura mu a ye share league yasi. Say, oh, yeah, be too much is be an etwaso and ye be a quite supporters and able to me aqua pramaso. Thereafter, and you sign a close view. And the so here, your local clubs, no, or Makwa, we hear more for the past 1 year. Ye because the support behind your day, and Shada Emma Papa Bia. So here, ye be league yase 50,000 Ghana cities, 50,000 Ghana cities, Kanisika 500 million. And ye de Emma. Clubs na womu Asia kan awe domestic league no. Star me kan kwa kosi say empo yetumi ehia enyumanyuma na yetumi e de raise at least $5 million kra e de ma ye local league na ebetumi aboaye am ye nya fapem mapa ama ye Black Stars na ye den agina so. So the current Black Stars wo de set up ni nyina na ebisa ho say player bɛn ɛna sɛ CA ɔbɔ Black Stars of Ghana ɛnyɛ one more yɛ local league ni bi.
Okay.
Obiara anya hwee ebi bɔ second division na bi a ɔbɔ one pa no ɛyɛ dɛ wɔkɔ. Eti local league ni sɛ ɛma ne gyina ne n'afo yi a ɛna yɛbɛtumi abuild a formidable side daate ɛde ama the Black Stars of Ghana.
Okay.
Ebi sɛ yɛtumi araise saa sika wɔ yi ɛyɛ $25 million. Na yɛsɛ yɛde support Black Stars of Ghana. Yɛ local league na clubs no ɛkɔ ahoyɛyɛ mu a for the past 1 year. Wɔn abɔ behind closed doors no. Adanti ni yɛn try sɛ yɛbɛtumi araise saa sika yi bi. Yɛtumi ɛde support wɔn.
Yo.
Steve, me deɛ eduruma bi a mimihu ni sɛ Black Stars no. Medical camp make up you say sika enya motivation ema the Black Stars of Ghana.
Okay.
Say sika e motivation man the Black Stars of Ghana say enka ebetumi aboa me akɔgye World Cup and as African Cup enka eji bi nyene.
Okay.
Etime de say sika na o mampanyin ne mpanyifo atena se omo raise no. Fine. Eye ade a ye nyina de support in the Black Stars of Ghana de. Ba me de me focus no. Eye say sika no at least see you move $5 million. You cost time start time sika contract for 5 good years 5 good years 5.2 million at the PM.
Okay.
5 good years at least say to me any corporate body no edi kita ho near to me raise at least $5 million ni bi near invest away local league ni ma that bi no ye benya Samuel Jambi anase ye benya Sulemuntari bi a free protocol any has any other class no metumi akɔbɔ the Black Stars of Ghana.
Yo, everything de aka be chef fridge Maria ɛkyina nyame ad ma weekend passport so ye betena se nia pese mu ye pa na chama wife any mama wife ewie ye chia mo pa wokɔ wife petroleum e wo se wi a chama wife ni mama wife no ma wo mo ba adwuma ye pa wife bread edewu ti ye chia ebusafo mo ye hwe ba ko mienu bi a obeba phone line so ni aso so ama adwo anso ato aso wanye yes sir.
We have to cross my video.
10 seconds.
I think I said when you put Jala Codet, I'm the trade Miss Alopana Metiano. Senior man, you better your man penny. Why, yes, man, a blastano, now financial was I say. And for home with the your business. Jessica, where you was never blessed here on Maui move. Yeah, come just go there, come up blaster. No more question, no more over the Sapphire, over my side is a fiber. I'm going to give you every blaster also. I get the crap. You bring up us also, one class or you ever just coming as I said, and over come up blast up for almost Papa Biafama or man of the
yes, you say hello, Anye. You mean you Rochester, me man will be showing us setting, and a wow of an import, and no say Kwame, and your tough friend Amerigo. Yeah, my mania mania, dia can now watch here, also coca, a Jabraham, as you Rochester, Yamani will be showing us, so setting Jumadiana Airbus with St. Anne's Anglican Church of Ashtown. It's Amerigo, and the end 1 week. Oh, why need last call being here? Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Naboku Fury.
I'm tell you what I'll create something. Now, that boy, I'm not going to go to my been the best ever since I'm going to my some of them are going to show how to walk. I know. And then go set for the people. And so, but you're not going to get my dear. I cannot have a staff. That's not going to be a God, people, and for you.
Okay.
You know, to wow. Going to say, Ghana, was too much. Abla, I never saw agents and more.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Nana Poku. Every year, I patch or say. Course me ntimi emfa no dodo na ye fansia echna weekend passport so fi anopa no ndu kopem prentu brede ye benya brani afa course no pa na ye so no minua ba Millicent woyo onu unia bright woyo ye mamu nyina so hye no so nyame adma echna ene kwasi ada mo amu papa ni pon Winfred Mawusi woyo ono so ye ya mamani amane ne de na kwhye ne bofo nsa dwade ne eba so esreso nsu ase enti Millicent woyo a wo eye Losco Timber onu unia bright woyo nyina ye mamu hye de echna mo papa Winfred Mawusi Oyo ebeba abeboa mo abusua nyina anyahwe akopɛ ne krabe ɛwɔ esreso nsu ase sanso na MPP for Bantama for South Central for North Central for ɛne asantema nyina ne kumasema nyina eto nkra de amada sɛ nyina sɛ yɛn ayɛnua Nicholas Kofi Donko a ne ɛta frɛ no Kofi Koko ɔno so akoka ne bɔfo ho ya na ɔno so nyame adom ɛkyena ɛne kwasi ada yɛyɛ amamani amane kwasi ada mom na dwumadie ne ba so pa ɛwɔ yɛ Bantama Parliament enti wa onim Nicholas Kofi Donko and your friend Kofi Koko ne maybe a cam na or your special aid edema the former CEO ma Forestry Commission said John ɔno ne ba Kofi Koko ɔno nso akɔka ne bɔfo ho amene ɔne yɛn ayɛ Officer John ɔmo wɔ agya Abraham Koko mu ɛwɔ heaven na kwasi adɛ yɛbɛba abɔbu abusua nyinaa na Kofi Koko yakora n'akyi ɛwɔ Bantama Parliament yɛda mase pii yɛkɔ yɛadɔfo de kakra nkraba nyinaa yɛda mase unfortunately ntimi nkɔ messages nim kingdom de ne by Azema nso de ne nkraba Robert Kofi Akins Daniel Kumijan Joe Debra yɛn nya afiki Joe Debra wɔ PFM watu yɛn kra ɔsi na ɔhwɛ ETL live na yɛn ma happy birthday nkra ɛmfa nkɔma Wahab Abu Lamini a wɔkɛ NUSC Unity Hall na ɔno ane papa Alhaji Abu Lamini say ɔwɛhyɛ ne happy birthday to Wahab Abu Lamini yɛwɛhyɛ happy birthday we fi Joe Debra ɔwɔ happy FM honorable abedi kwada so by ana Dr. Mrs. Beatrice we are here the iconic global mommy our Peace and Love Hospital so we are now mommy in the hard working staff we need tie share live Peace and Love Hospital and no ewo odium Ashanti's finest private hospital no do one man yare bia ha wo bia mpanyfo ebehwe to ase de kudeku dia mawa wo mo ye free health screening so ɛwɔ ti mommy onya bisua nyina so no ye chiamo ye damase say we so mo gusua the quality of care Emma man say now Peace and Love Hospital and no ewo odium ye besia ohene adwa prebi ay ready enti woni a Dr. Fuakuku Dam ebetwa so no mo dia pomudin komo papa atwa so bisasa ni bia umpom etisen ye wu a ya adoma bom ye hia kina no pa ewo weekend power sports so shalom
Yes, Ramujumadi and Shasia, Mama Hanyakum, Yadamwase, say the Men Club of Ghana, Yahowning out work, and if you want what is Shaman Sassam and Koyano, Ghana for Nya Jackson, say free now, Quadia, and to Papa, Pamia Jane, and so, and